From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward? And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, looked like he more of a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. Forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. 19 Lion. Tap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Oh, he finds Oliver open downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And
a big play for Minnesota. 33 yards.
At the 34-yard
The most
line.
valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Hurt. Hey, smash.
A run on 1st and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. This one caught the 4. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go. Check out.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then As they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. High, Belton. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker, good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break. 70 Lions.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Rather start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Ball
5.
spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. 19, 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Play action. It's Sanders. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st down, Browns.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Here we go.
Here's Gabriel. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Ready.
2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he is on to punt for Cleveland. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. He'll manage only a couple. Martin Emerson on the tackle.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
19 Lion, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now, faking the give. Going for it all. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Hunter. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be taken down. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Quincy Williams getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Moore going in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Sampson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this.
Ready.
Off the play fake. It's Gabriel. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Throwing on 3rd down, Gabriel. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
18 ready. Here we go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 38.
Play action. Gabriel. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready up. Countdown leading.
On the ground, it's Hunter to get it going. Inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big one there to start the second half. And even 50 yards.
First down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Step. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
He'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Vikings.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
Yeah, I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Browns. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. But they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Here comes a return from the 5.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
On the handoff, running left is Hunter. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
A loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Ready. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Off play action now. It's Gabriel. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fanning. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Toss to Sampson, running right. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Dylan Sampson, touchdown Browns. That his second touchdown tonight.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Out of the gun, Gabriel. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third and 11.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap to Gabriel. And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time, and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play, because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and They bring him down for a short gain.
Out to his right. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Important punt here in this tie game late. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
On the double.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Cut, cut.
Now it's Gabriel. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Ready, set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Samson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
Another Browns 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Browns.
Black, drill, green. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Gabriel. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
6, Mega. Ready?
To throw on 2nd down is Gabriel. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Claude Ray. Set, touch.
From the gun, here's Gabriel. And that is incomplete. Contact, but the flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 yards on the
Pickup
play.
there of 13. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike?
32-yard
These are the
line.
high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Here we go. 19. Count 15. Pioneer.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Browns are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
60 red. 60 red. 43 red.
On the toss, it's Sampson. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They go play action now with Sanders. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On the ready. 70. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
They go play action with Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Gravity Lions.
Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 2nd and a yard.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Ready up.
They'll come up now for second down.
Come on, come on. Set, Dragon 6, Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Fannin. Look at that big guy rumble. And he will score. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Set.
They'll stick to the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This is taken at his own 30. Throw! And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
70 Lions.
They'll run here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Sanders will throw it. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Nowhere to run that time. Hunt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. Here's first down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Set street. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Oh, big hole left side. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
Unbelievable, Mike. I'm not even really sure what to say. This far from the end zone, you know the ball's going to be thrown short. You've got to spread the field, rally tackle, get the ball carrier to the ground, and the game is over. But they keep it alive. Somehow, some way, they find the end zone. Last play of the game, walk-off touchdown.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.